Can society function without respect? What even is respect, and what is its role in society and our culture? Because I think that there is a massive and important role of respect that we often don't think about, right? First of all, what is respect? We often think of respect as an admiration for maybe someone who has authority and power. You might respect your boss. You might respect an idol or a celebrity, right? They may have qualities that you desire or that you want that you don't yet have. So, how exactly does respect play a part in our society? Is it important, or is it just something that we have, for celebrities? Well, I think that respect is hugely important. In fact, it's hugely necessary for our societies to function as well as they do. Because a society without respect, well, what would they even look like? I think it would look pretty chaotic, if not dangerous. Why? Well, because even if we don't recognize it in our day to day lives, we have to respect our uh, governors for our society to even be safe to live in, right? The whole idea of government, right, where we live according to rules and regulations and policies and laws given to us, rely on the fact that we need to respect those who put them in place. So, respect in this sense can even just mean obligation. Oh, sorry, not obligation, but obedience, right? Because respect, in a sense, is yes, that feeling of admiration, but also in another term or another way of thinking, it's about obedience, right? You listen to and you follow someone that you respect, even if it's out of fear instead of admiration, right? So the only reason I maybe to walk down the street feeling safe, feeling like the person who someone won't just come and mug me, is because I have respect for and possibly the you know uh, that robber or something. We have respect for the Australian judicial system, right? That if it were to happen, that I could report them, or that if caught, the thief or robber would face severe punishments, right? So all of these things only function because we have respect for our government, right? And even on a more granular scale, right? In our homes, in our neighborhood, you have respect for each other in your community, right? You have respect for each other that you treat each other well, right? Because even a community, right? Not a larger scale government or economy, even a community needs respect, right? A community without respect, what would that look like? Well, it'd be quite primal, right? It'd be quite primal, wouldn't it be? It'd be very primitive. What's stopping anyone from, again, stealing, from killing, from doing terrible things to one another? Well, it's respect, right? Respect for each other, respect for each other's character, respect for each other's lives, right? Because I might value my own life, and because I respect your value, your valuing of your own life as well, then I should treat you as such too. Because I don't want you to treat me poorly, I have respect for you and I don't treat you poorly. Because again, without that respect, well, suddenly everything becomes one way, and well, it's really super chaotic and everyone's living out for themselves. And when everyone's doing that, well, you have complete and total chaos, right? Order only comes when we have the ability to respect one another, whether that's each other's characters, beliefs, actions, whatever it is, right? And that's just touching or scratching the surface of really anything, right? Even how we use money. I mean, cash and how we pay for things is just using a piece of paper. Does that piece of paper itself have any value? I can't eat it. It's not worth any material I could potentially sell more for. Its value is in the fact that all of us in that particular country have respect the fact that the bank or the government will give us, if it's $10 in cash, $10 worth of goods for that. Right? I have respect for that system where if I can exchange that note for $10 worth of food, right? If I took that to another country which doesn't have the respect for the same system, for the same cash, the same monetary value, that $10 will essentially be paper. You'd wipe your ass with it if you didn't know better, right? So there's that whole respect going on, and that obedience, that following, and right, we need to respect, whether it's leaders, each other, family members, to have order, to have peace, for things to work effectively as they do. So respect is not just important; it's absolutely necessary for any of us to function.